The owners of KAPOLEI's Aloun farms, who have already pleaded guilty to human trafficking some of their farm workers, received a multi-million-dollar federal loan to buy an apartment in which to house their employees. And KITV4 News has learned the state attorney general's office has opened an investigation into the nonprofit group run by Aloun farms owners, which got the loan. KITV4's Keoki KERR has details of this investigation.
Brothers Mike and Alex Sue have already pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit human trafficking for mistreating workers brought in from Thailand to work on one of Oahu's largest fruit and vegetable operations, Aloun Farms. Now, KITV4 News has learned a nonprofit corporation set up by the Sue brothers got $2.1 million in low-interest loans from the U.S. Agriculture Department to buy this WAHIAWA apartment complex to house low-income farm workers. This mortgage shows the deal was signed in July of 2008, just before the FBI began its federal human trafficking investigation.
Residents here tell me all of them work for Aloun Farms, and most of them are from Micronesia. A couple of families are from Hawaii.
Tax returns filed by the nonprofit Aloun Foundation list the two brothers as directors along with their mother and father. The property manager for the site, Watase, told KITV4 News it's a real straight-up deal and it really is serving a public purpose. Watase says the residents here must meet federal low-income levels and qualify for subsidized rentals, paying 30% of their income in rent, with the U.S. Agriculture Department picking up the rest.
I think it's interesting and a little troubling how the Sue brothers know how to work the system.
Clare Hanusz is the attorney representing 27 former Aloun farm workers who are trafficking victims in the federal criminal case. They lived at other locations.
Why this would fall under the guise of a nonprofit foundation as opposed to their for-profit enterprise is potentially concerning.
Sources say the state attorney general's office is investigating to determine whether the Sues are using the apartment owned by their nonprofit as an extension of their for-profit farm. Keoki KERR, KITV4 News.
The property manager told KITV4 News the Sues pursued the federal loan through their nonprofit instead of their for-profit farm because nonprofits have a better chance of winning help from the federal government.